It's an early Saturday morning. They're already hard at work after several days at sea.
How about that one? Yeah!
Walk with Giuseppe Pennisi on the deck of his boat, and you'll find out this guy knows fish.
These are called a split lip. That's their real name, but we always call them rosefish ever since I was a little kid. Yeah. There's not a lot of photosynthesis where these fish are, so they have to kind of like recycle their own proteins.
It doesn't take much time to sense his childlike heart, endless energy, and hear his hearty laugh.
These things pack a punch. You know, this is when size does not matter.
His enthusiasm makes me get just a bit closer.
What is this? Is this a snapper, rockfish?
Yeah, this is actually a big, what we call a flag rockfish.
Beautiful.
Since he was 8 years old, Giuseppe's been working on boats, cleaning, cutting.
If you can get your knife in there, you run it right down the spine and then peel it up.
And selling.
Next.
It's been a long and hard life as a fisherman.
I don't know of any job that, you know, you would have to put in this many hours and it's just this dangerous.
That hardship, though, hasn't hardened his heart. 2 years ago, Giuseppe tried something he did a long time ago. Started giving away fish the way his mom once did.
The nuns would take it, right? And then they would be using it to feed people.
But at first, no one returned his calls.
Exactly what are you offering me?
You might call it divine intervention. Someone at a church finally answered.
Well, you know, I catch all these fish, you know, and I thought maybe you guys might like to.
It's almost like a little holiday when he comes in, because he pulls up with his truck and everybody kind of gathers around.
Everybody's just shocked.
It's Tuesday. Giuseppe still hasn't slept much since his ship came in days ago. But some 3,000 pounds of fish still need to be filleted.
You guys like the big knives. It all starts here. I mean, you got to get it clean.
More than 7 hours and dozens of volunteers slicing and dicing at Glide. It's time to fry and feed. The lines start inside, but reach all the way to the corner of the block on Fish Fridays.
The fish is nothing more than a blessing from God's fingertips.
The taste is even sweeter for the giver.
When you bring the fish in there and they knew they were going to have fish on that Friday, I mean, they would just light up.
What would you do if Glide didn't have this kind of a program?
You eat out of the dumpsters a lot.
3 times in my lifetime, I had to live in my truck.
It's so easy for someone's life to change in just a second.
He still works a second job as a repairman to make ends meet, but his life has changed. Back on the boat, we talk more about why, as he teaches me like a good fisherman should.
Man, Joe made it look so easy.
You just got to cut a couple million of them and you'll be all right.
You pray a lot?
You got to.
What do you pray for?
You know, I usually pray for everybody. I pray, you know, because there's so many people. You start really kind of getting to know humanity at a kind of different level.
A higher calling for a man who has seen so many lows, but endlessly uplifts those around him. In San Francisco, Kenny Choi, KPIX 5 News.